In this video we talk about emotional and mentally exhausted. People experiencing emotional exhaustion often feel like they have no power or control over what happens in life. They may feel stuck or trapped in a situation. It's filled with successes and failures, both good moments and bad. But sometimes the bad seems outweigh the good. Life can sometimes knock us down so hard that we feel like we'll never get back up. So why we feel this happen? The most common reason for emotional and mental exhaustion is prolonged excessive stress. You may have been overworking yourself and have become worn out. The symptoms of emotional exhaustion can be both emotional and physical. If you've constantly been fatigued, have easily been upset or frustrated, or have been sleeping too much or not at all, you might have been emotionally and/or mentally exhausted. Here are 5 signs you're emotionally and mentally exhausted. 1. You always feel too tired and mentally exhausted. Our physical could eventually be affected too. If you're not doing well at the gym anymore, feeling completely drained after finishing a small homework assignment, or simply not being as productive as you once were, these are all telltale signs you're fatigued. This often leads to lack of interest and belief in yourself to motivate, preventing you from doing things you typically enjoy. On top of that, you might also start feeling body, head and stomach aches, along with a drastic change in appetite, with usually no apparent medical reason for your having increased illnesses. 2. You're easily irritated and get upset over the little things. No one wants to experience annoying situations. It's never fun to obtain an unexpected bill, receive spam emails and phone calls, or get the wrong type of drink you ordered. Normally, you would either just not let these things bother you or take the necessary steps to solve them. But if your days have been getting completely ruined, over your debit card being declined at the store, or wanting to skip school or work because someone was rude to you earlier, it's probably not because you're overly sensitive. There's just so many problems backed up in your mind that just one more piece of bad news feels like enough to blow your head off to. You have no motivation. Has getting out of bed felt like trying to move a mountain lately? 3. You struggle to concentrate on your daily activities. Have you been putting off projects and things you've been waiting to start time and time again? Why lose motivation? For many reasons, some of the most common ones being, we're trying to please everyone. We're setting unrealistic goals, or we feel like what we're doing lacks purpose. When you're emotionally exhausted, you may sometimes find it difficult to see the point to anything. 4. You feel weak and fall sick more often than you usually do. When your body feels drained, it starts wearing your immune system out as well. Stress hormones can flood our bodies and cause different reactions that can lead to emotional detachment. The emotional overload can make you lose your appetite, which leaves your body feeling depleted and weak. 5. You struggling to fall asleep at night. You may wake up every day feeling like you have no strength to go through with your regular routine. You went through an entire day of work, did your job, ran your errands and finally got everything done. You'd think after being burnt out for so long, you'd have no trouble falling asleep, right? So why is it you've been struggling to do so? Conditions such as depression and anxiety can keep your mind spinning with fears and worries during the silence and inactivity of night. When we sleep, our brain clears up toxins, improves our cognition and begets our creativity. Unfortunately, when we lack sleep, especially during times of hardship, negative feelings may amplify and could lead to even more insomnia. Have you been experiencing any of these symptoms? Do you think that you're undergoing emotional and mental exhaustion? Let us know in the comments below, and understand that no matter what you're going through, pain is always temporary.